On January 1st, 2025, a 2.8% cut to physician reimbursement under Medicare went into effect. Congress was unable to address these cuts before they were implemented or as part of a funding bill passed in March. As members of the AAN, you are urged to take action and push for Congress to address these cuts and to pass legislation that will address the underlying issues with physician reimbursement under Medicare. Here's how you can be an advocate.
The Advocacy Committee works under the direction of the Board of Directors and is responsible for really determining the priorities for advocacy within state and national legislation, and also figuring out a comprehensive plan to make sure that we influence the health policy that matters to our members. Working with the 4 subcommittees under Advocacy Committee, which include the AMA delegation, Advocacy Engagement Subcommittee, the Health Policy Subcommittee, and the BrainPack Executive Committee. We really work on a comprehensive plan to make sure that the AAN is engaging as many members as possible to move forward what's important to them.
As chair of Neurology's BrainPack, I get to lead a group of enthusiastic and engaged advocates that lets us have advocacy happening in Washington, D.C. every day of the year. You might be familiar with Neurology on the Hill. That's one weekend, but we have a team in D.C. every day because we have BrainPack facilitating relationships. BrainPack is really our megaphone. It amplifies the voice of advocacy in DC and in the relationships. Basically, a PAC takes contributions from members, turns those into campaign contributions, in our case for federal Congress, the United States Representatives and Senate, and helps us get in the door to build a relationship with those folks who are in a position to help or harm neurology over time.
When we talk about Medicare reimbursement, we're not talking about money that goes to the physician. We're talking about the entire access to care for patients. And so when Medicare reimbursement gets cut, what gets cut is the technologist who's doing EEGs in the back. It's the person who's engaging with the insurance company to work on prior authorization and step therapy. It's the real estate and the electricity bill to make sure that the neurology office can stay open. So when we cut Medicare, we cut all of those things and reduce access to care. When we have young students who see the reduction in value over time of reimbursement from Medicare, they see a career with unclear future trajectory, and it's going to impact the pipeline of neurologists and future access to care as well.
They say if you're not at the table, you're on the menu, and that's so true. And so we make sure we are in the offices in DC, communicating neurology's needs, our patients' needs, and making sure they know what neurologists want to be able to do for our patients.
So Dr. Jackson choosing to highlight advocacy in her presidential plenary is so phenomenal. I think it shows the members, especially those who are here at the annual meeting, how critical advocacy is to everything the AAN does. We are here to raise the voice of our colleagues, to raise the voice of our patients, and to promote brain health for all. And by putting that on center stage, I hope that it spurs really great interest from the entire community to join in many ways using their advocacy voices.
It is an exciting time. When things are changing, that's when we have the greatest opportunity to get involved and make influence. So now is the time, even though it seems like the world is a bit crazy, to get involved with BrainPack and advocacy.